Chris Berman, and welcome to NFL Countdown from the Bristol studio. This Monday night, it's the Buccaneers looking for a win. I have to believe that their killer run defense will be the focal point of their game plan. Knocking heads with them, we've got the Eagles also looking for a win. Their key, a D-line that can obliterate the run. My prediction, Tampa Bay, because of this man. Maybe the best defensive lineman in the NFL the last 10 years or so, the anchor of this defense, big number 99, Warren Sapp. There are precious few guys in this league that can dominate a game from the defensive tackle post, but you're looking at one of them to play a big role in this one. Buccaneers, Eagles. Straight ahead.
Thank you, Chris Berman. And there's a good look inside the terrific new Lincoln Financial Field here in Philadelphia. Dan Stevens here to call the action alongside my partner, Peter O'Keefe. And Peter, seems to me like we're looking at a pretty good matchup in this one.
You bet, Dan. The one thing the Eagles have always had, it's one of the most passionate fan bases of any club around. They're getting their first go-around at this beautiful new stadium of theirs, so we'll see if the noise level matches what it was in the old place.
And, Peter, we've got some big names to keep an eye on here, but who's the one guy to watch?
Well, I like Chris's pick, but I've got my eye on someone else, too. Brad Johnson is one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the NFL. His laser scope sighting can get balls into places that seem impossible to squeeze a ball through.
It looks like we're ready to start. Let's go down to the field for the coin toss.
It's heads. We'll see. Martin Gramatica.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set.
It's time for Eagle football.
Gramatica kicks it, and we are underway. Westbrook downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense takes the field, and they will start at their own 20-yard line. Lewis didn't hold that one in, and it falls incomplete.
And Lewis would have made a big run up the side if he'd made the catch. If.
Potential for some nice yards, but it falls incomplete. That will bring up second down.
20-yard line.
McNabb puts his arm into this one, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Donovan McNabb rolled the dice by targeting the receiver with two defenders near him. Let the pass click, and they'll move the ball.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
First down, two wideouts on the field. Staley will take the handoff and runs into traffic. Brooks makes the hit in the backfield at the 34.
Here's a run stopper for you, Dan. 6 feet, 235, and a nose for sniffing out a running play. He'll track you like a bloodhound, then hit you like a St. Bernard. This dog can bite.
Second and 12. Ball at the Eagles' 34-yard line.
McNabb uncorks this to the left sideline, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Donovan McNabb makes a nice throw past the D here. Watch this placement. Threads that eagle. You can't coach that.
Staley gets the toss and runs into traffic. Dragged down at the 49.
Shelton Quarles was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Second down. 13 yards to go. McNabb rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Dwayne Rudd with the coverage. Third and 13. Ball at the 49.
Puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
With the coverage.
Richardson gets ready to punt this away.
Formation. Number 86 to make the return.
Richardson takes the snap and punts it away. Williams fair catches it at the 16.
Carl Williams was smart to fair catch it. He had guys all around him, and I bet they were looking to vent some frustration after their pathetic punt.
The Buccaneers will start this drive at their own 16-yard line. Allstott gets the call on first down and heads wide left. Simon tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Ray Simon targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 11. Ball at the Buccaneers, 15-yard line.
Johnson unloads this one to the left, and it's complete at the 25, and he's stopped right there. First down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Now here's a big guy, 6'5", 226. This guy's following the trend of bigger and bigger quarterbacks we're seeing in the NFL.
That will end the first quarter, and it's still a scoreless game.
This mother is a bad jam. This mother is a bad jam.
Pittman gets the handoff and searches for a hole. Brought down at the 27.
Michael Pittman used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Gotta take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Second down from the eye. Pittman picks up about 2, and that brings up third down.
Michael Pittman was smart to use his blockers there, but the play collapsed pretty fast back there.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down. Juravicius makes the catch on the right sideline, and they get the first on third and long.
Joe Juravicius is wearing 2 defenders like earrings on this play. Watch how he handles it. Beautiful job for the completion.
A nice gain, and they easily convert on third down.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Buccaneers, 44-yard line. First and 10. Ball at the Buccaneers, 44-yard line.
Pittman has his number called on first down, and nobody gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Nate Wayne was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Allstott catches the bullet out left, and that will be good for a gain of 8.
Mike Allstott executed a nice move after the catch to get away from the defense and get some more yards.
A nice run after the catch, and that's what they expect from him.
That's his job description. You won't see him running a post route, but you will see him make plays off those shorter catches.
Allstott takes it off the toss and runs into traffic. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. Dawkins with the tackle. Fourth down coming up.
Brian Dawkins not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
That's his second tackle so far. Tupa lines up for the punt. Tupa gets the ball and punts it away. Westbrook there catches it at the 15.
Brian Westbrook was smart to fair catch it. He had guys all around him, and I bet they were looking to vent some frustration after their pathetic punt.
The Eagles could take the lead before halftime as their offense will start at their own 15-yard line. McNabb throws a beauty to the right side, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Here's a guy who can grab a few balls for you. 6 feet, 200, and a nice repertoire of moves. He's one of the top in the league, definitely. Pay attention to this guy.
First down, 2 tight ends in the game. This one will fall incomplete.
Wayne Rudd put the brakes on that play without any help. Man, he had that zone locked down.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up second down.
Second and 10. Ball at the Eagles, 32-yard line.
Staley gets the call on second down and will lose about a yard here.
Wayne Rudd not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a third and long. Third down and 4 wideouts in the game. McMullen catches it over the middle, and they get the first on third and long.
Donovan McNabb makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow. Now that is one confident QB.
What a pass, and he is generating some great numbers.
Oh, absolutely, Dan. So far, he's got 69 yards and no interceptions.
That will end the second quarter, and it's still a scoreless game. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
Thanks, Dan. Welcome, everybody, to the halftime update. Let's quickly highlight the key drives so far. The Buccaneers couldn't get much done on offense with their best effort only moving the ball 36 yards on 8 plays. Tom Tupa-Low-Honey came in to finish the drive with his first punt of the game. The Eagles couldn't do much better, sadly. They couldn't get the offense to produce. Their best effort only moving the ball 33 yards on 4 plays. Donovan McNabb couldn't cap off the drive with anything interesting, and time had run out on him. And now for my hot at the half player. Donovan McNabb threw the ball with both conviction and confidence so far. If he continues on this pace, he may be able to carry his team to a win. And that'll do it from the Bristol studios. See you later. Let's go back now to the game with Dan and Peter.
Thanks, Chris, and welcome back, everybody, to Philadelphia. The Buccaneers will have the ball first to start the second half, and maybe we'll finally see a score in this one. Nothing but a couple of goose eggs on the board. Let's go down to the field.
David Akers kicking off.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Akers kicks it, and the second half has now started. Stacker fields it all the way back at the 3. Tackled at the 31.
Aaron Stecker gets a good-sized kick sent his way, but he's ready for it. And the defense doesn't seem to be ready for him. He gets some nice return yards there.
The Buccaneers had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at the 31-yard line. Pittman picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up second down.
Michael Pittman used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Second down with a split backfield. Allstott carries it for the third time and gains about 3 yards.
Check this out, 6'1", 248. Man, that's a lot of running back. The defenders who try to tackle him find out just how much real quick.
Catches the heater left sideline, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Deshaun Johnson is matched up by the defense, but is able to slip away. He makes the catch there. The D might want to send some more company next time.
A nice gain, and they easily convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, that was a good call.
1st and 10. Ball at the Buccaneers, 47-yard line.
Johnson really rifles this pass, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Roy Vincent back down from the challenge of that big corner route and is able to break things up.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Second down, both tight ends left. Allstott takes it off the toss and heads upfield. Brought down hard at the 42. It will be first down.
Mike Allstott gets aggressive here. Ow, nice stiff arm.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
Great execution.
1st and 10. Ball at the 42-yard line.
Allstott gets the call again and passes the line. Tackled at the 38.
Carlos Emmons with the tackle. 2nd and 6. Ball at the 38-yard line.
Reels in the football and is well past the markers for a first down.
Brad Johnson played the pass perfectly, zeroing in on his man despite the coverage. It's all about accuracy in that situation.
Great pass, Peter, and he's having a terrific day so far.
You bet. So far, he's got 61 yards and no interceptions.
First down, tight end to the left. Stop at the 17. Cook chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up 3rd down. That will end the 3rd quarter, and it's still a scoreless game. Has his number called on 3rd down and gets tackled short of the marker. That will bring up 4th down.
Mark Simoneau was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game. Kicks it from 32 yards, and they take the lead.
Martin Gramatica puts in an easy short one. A clean kick, no worries.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Gramatica booms a beauty here. Westbrook decides to take it out of the end zone. Breaks free, tackled hard at the 21.
Brian Westbrook took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Eagles offense takes the field with time winding down. They'll start at their own 21-yard line. Staley picked up about 7, and that will bring up second down.
Trey Thomas used every ounce of his big self to do some key blocking on that last play.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Second down, and they line up with 3 tight ends. Staley takes this one way out left and stiff arms his way to a first down.
Deuce Staley earned every inch of turf he got on that play with that stiff arm.
Nice second down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid third down altogether, just like that.
First down, 10 yards to go. Staley gains 3 yards, and the clock will continue to run. Staley has his number called on second down, and he's stopped. The clock continues to run.
John Welborn used every ounce of his big self to do some key blocking on that last play.
A decent play, and they'll now face third and short.
That's the key, Dan. Make third down easy, and they did just that.
Now they just need to convert. We'll see what they do. Staley gets the toss and runs into traffic. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. Barber was in on the tackle. That will bring up fourth down.
Rondé Barber not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
They come up with the big play, and on third and short, they force the fourth down.
Yeah, they even caused a loss of yardage. What a time to come up big.
Staley carries it off the toss and can't convert. They'll forfeit the ball on downs.
John Lynch is able to chase down the ball carrier short of the markers. He closes in and drops him before he can get there. Good play.
They needed to convert there to try and get into field goal range, but they could not do it.
Could be a key play there, Dan. They were a kick away from tying it and just couldn't pick up the yardage.
The Buccaneers offense takes the field, and can they capitalize on the defensive stop? Well, they'll start this drive at the 43-yard line. The Eagles take their first timeout. Johnson takes a knee and Johnson takes a knee. Johnson takes a knee, and the clock will tick down.
Well, there's a loss that'll bring up fourth down, Dan. And while it's a big play, the clock still ticks on. Another 40 seconds will roll off the clock here.
will do it for tonight's game. The Buccaneers come out on top 3-0. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Welcome to NFL Prime Time on ESPN. I'm Chris Berman. Let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Redskins come away with a 2-point nail-biting win. Charles Rogers had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. Corey Dillon rushed for 2 touchdowns and helped his Bengals beat the Broncos. Over in Cleveland, home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, we had the Browns lose by 6 points. Rams, Giants. The Reverend Isaac Bruce got great feet, in addition to great hands. Makes the move, spins, power, then outraces everybody to the flag. Wow. The Rams win this one by the final score of 31-21. In an AFC West matchup, we had the Chargers pick up their first win of the year. Down in Texas Stadium, we had the Cowboys get sent away with a 7-point loss. The Seahawks defense held their opponents to under 100 rushing yards in their win at Seattle Stadium. The Steelers won at home, but will take to the road next week to meet the Chiefs. Texans, Dolphins. Ricky Williams owes his line a big steak dinner. Up the middle, and there's nobody there. He could go all the way. Touchdown, 67 yards. The Dolphins go on to win this by the final score of 33-10. Jimmy Smith stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Drew Bledsoe took to the air for over 300 yards and helped his Bills beat the Patriots. On the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field in Green Bay, we had the Packers come away with a 7-point win. Over at 3Com Park, we had the 49ers stroll away with a 14-point win. Raiders, Titans. Number 45 makes a big punt return, but he knows how to let his blockers set up for him. Boom, there's a block. It enables him to go another 10-15 yards. The Titans go on to win this by the final score of 17-13. And in our final game, we had the Buccaneers come away victorious. So, as usual, plenty of surprises around the NFL. And heck, we just got into week 1. My primetime players' game balls go out to these gentlemen, each one with a fine start to the season. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.